Imagine a regular bathroom in an American home. Not a basement, not a factory, not a laboratory, just a bathroom. White tile, a closed door, a small fan humming somewhere in the ceiling. On the sink, there is a bottle of bleach. Next to it, vinegar. Two products that, on their own, feel familiar, useful, almost harmless. And sometimes this is exactly how a 911 call begins. A person is not screaming. They do not understand what happened. They are just coughing, trying to explain to the operator, "I was cleaning the bathroom. It became hard to breathe. I think I mixed two products." My name is Alexa Graves, and today I want to tell you about a household mistake that should never be repeated: mixing bleach and vinegar. At first, it almost sounds logical. Bleach is for disinfecting, vinegar is for removing stains, odors, mineral buildup, and watermarks. Both products have been sitting in ordinary American homes for decades. Many people over 50 have known them since childhood. Bleach smells like clean. Vinegar feels natural. So it is easy for the mind to make one dangerous jump. If one product did not work, maybe I should add the second one. But chemistry does not follow human logic. When bleach meets vinegar, chlorine gas can be released. This is not an internet scare story. It is a known chemical reaction. Household bleach often contains sodium hypochlorite, and vinegar is an acid. When those substances are mixed, they can create a gas that irritates the eyes, throat, and airways. The dangerous part is that a person may not understand what happened right away. They do not see a movie-like cloud rolling across the room. They simply notice that the smell became sharper. Then their eyes start to sting. Then the throat burns. Then the coughing begins. Then it becomes harder to take a full breath. And at that moment, many people make the second mistake. They do not leave immediately. They think, "I'll just finish quickly. I'll rinse it off. I need to clean it while the product is still working." No. If during cleaning you suddenly have trouble breathing, strong coughing, burning eyes, chest tightness, or dizziness, stop cleaning. Leave the bathroom. Move to fresh air. Keep children and pets away from the area. And if breathing is seriously affected, call 911. Do not try to be brave. The bathroom is almost the perfect place for this mistake. It is small. Often there is no window. The door is closed. A person stands close to the tub, sink, or toilet. Their face is bent over the surface. The fan may be running, but it does not always clear the air fast enough. So you get a strange picture. The tile may look cleaner, but the air has become more dangerous. For people over 50, this matters even more. Not because a person becomes weak after 50. That is not the point. The point is that many adults already live with asthma, chronic coughing, high blood pressure, heart issues, sensitivity to strong smells, or medications that can change how the body reacts. What one person calls a strong cleaning smell may become a real emergency for someone else. And there is another detail. Many people live alone. If a person becomes sick in the bathroom, there may be nobody nearby to hear the coughing, open the door, and ask, "Are you okay?" That is why the strongest protection is not strength, experience, or the habit of saying, "I have cleaned this way my whole life." The strongest protection is a safe order of actions, one product at a time. Remember that rule. Not bleach plus vinegar, not bleach plus toilet cleaner, not bleach plus ammonia, not bleach plus alcohol, not one drain cleaner poured on top of another. No home experiments. If the first product did not work, That does not mean you should pour a second product right on top of it. First, rinse, ventilate, wait, read the label. Only then decide whether another product can be used safely. Now let's go through the most dangerous combinations that people can run into at home. First, bleach and vinegar. This is the main mistake in this episode. Vinegar may feel mild and homemade, but with bleach it can lead to chlorine release. No stain is worth that risk. Second, bleach and toilet bowl cleaners. Many toilet bowl cleaners contain acids because they are designed to fight mineral buildup and hard water stains. If bleach is added on top of an acidic cleaner, irritating fumes may be released. Third, bleach and ammonia. Ammonia can be found in some glass cleaners, kitchen cleaners, and grease cutting products. Traces of ammonia can also be present where urine is present, toilets, cat litter boxes, old pet stains. When ammonia comes into contact with bleach, chloramine gases can form. These gases can irritate the eyes and breathing passages. Fourth, bleach and alcohol. Do not try to boost disinfection this way. This is not a cleaning hack. It is a bad chemical idea. Fifth, different drain cleaners. If one drain product did not work, do not pour another one on top of it. Active chemicals may remain inside the pipe. You cannot see what is happening down there, and the reaction can begin under the sink, behind the drain, or inside the pipe. Sixth, vinegar and hydrogen peroxide. On their own, many people know these products well. Together, they can form an irritating mixture. Do not spray that around your bathroom, kitchen, or shower. And the simplest rule of all, if the label says do not mix, do not mix it. Yes, that sounds obvious, but that is the line many people skip because the front of the bottle says in big letters, kills germs, deep clean, mold remover, extra strength. The warning is on the back. Small print, dry language, no alarm sound, no red flashing light. Marketing speaks loudly about cleanliness. The warning whispers. But chemistry does not care which part of the label you noticed first. The mistake does not begin when a person buys bleach. It does not begin when a bottle of vinegar sits in the kitchen. The mistake begins when those two cleaning ideas are brought together in one small bathroom. Bleach is not a universal booster for every stain. Vinegar is not magical, safe water that can be added to anything. And a bathroom is not the right place for chemical experiments. Safe cleaning looks boring. That is a good thing. Open the door, turn on the fan, put on gloves, choose one product, read the label, use it as directed, rinse, ventilate, wait. Only later, if it is truly needed, and if the label does not warn against it, you may use another product, not on top of the first one. Not immediately, not to make it stronger. If you start feeling unwell while cleaning, the first action is to leave the room. Do not lean back in to smell it. Do not try to check where the fumes are coming from. Do not try to neutralize one product with another. Fresh air first. Distance from the source. Children and pets away from the room. If there are serious breathing problems, call 911. If the symptoms are milder, but you are still worried, in the United States, you can contact Poison Control at 1-800-222-1222. Save that number in your phone. Because in a moment like that, it is better to ask a specialist than to sit in the kitchen hoping it will pass. One more thing is worth saying clearly. Older habits are powerful because they feel proven. If you have used the same products for 20 or 30 years, your brain treats them like furniture. They are just part of the house. That is exactly why this mistake slips past careful people. It does not feel like risk, it feels like routine. So, do not judge yourself if you have done something similar before. Change the system instead. Keep incompatible products apart. Put a note on the cabinet door. Tell a spouse, a parent, a neighbor, or an older friend. Sometimes safety is not about knowing more chemistry. Sometimes it is about making the wrong move harder to make. After this video, I do not want you to be afraid of cleaning. I want you to open the cabinet under your sink and look at it differently. Where is the bleach? Where is the vinegar? Where is the toilet cleaner? Where is the glass cleaner? Where is the drain opener? Separate them. Do not use one right after another. Read the warnings. And remember the phrase that sounds simple but may help you when it matters. One product at a time. A clean home should not end with a 911 call. If this breakdown was useful, subscribe to the channel. In the next episode, I will show which ordinary cleaning products are most often confused in American homes, and how to clean in a way that makes breathing easier afterward, not scarier.